So, things have not gone according to plan. It has been about a year since I have stopped trying. I lost 200 pounds, and then by the time I hit 308 pounds, which was my lowest weight, I don't know what happened. I stopped trying. I think if I'm being perfectly honest, okay, so real quick, a lot of times I try to spare people's feelings, or I'm too empathetic to be brutally honest a lot of the time. But I'm going to try to do that with these videos. I'm going to try to do a weekly video, like a video vlog thing, just so that I can keep myself accountable. And if, anybody wants to follow along, whatever, that's cool. I appreciate it. But I kind of wanted to get my feelings out there and, be heard maybe. I don't know. I feel like this is necessary. So I'm stumbling right now because I'm a video producer, and in my head I'm like, does this look good? Does it sound good? Are the blah, blah, blah. It's all going through my head. So I have a million things going on. So I feel like the more I do these, the more comfortable I'm going to get with doing them. So these first, 30 are going to be rough. But so back to what I was saying earlier, I think what happened is that I'd gotten down to 308 pounds. And Salim, who had been making my meal plan and holding me accountable, left from where I was training before. And I felt like he was holding me accountable. He would get on to me whenever I wouldn't follow the plan, because I know what needs to be done. And I think I kind of lost my, I don't want to say anchor, but my rudder, I guess, my direction and my rudder and my engine. Because he was so here's the deal. He was making my meal plans, and you're going to see a lot of jump cuts because there's a lot of stuff I'm cutting out because I'm stumbling very, very poorly. He was making my meal plans, and he was doing it for free. He didn't charge me anything extra or anything for them at all. And whenever somebody does something like that for me because they want to see me succeed, in his case, he wanted to see me succeed, I have to try. I don't have any other choice in my mind, because he is giving up his free time and he is sharing his knowledge with me. And that drives me. If somebody is going to give of their time and their energy and their effort to help me be a better person, I feel like it's incredibly disrespectful to not put all my effort into it. So I did. Over the course of 9 months working with Salim, I lost 90 pounds. And that was based off of his meal plan and his exercise routine. So when he left, I lost that accountability, because I was paying my trainer, and in my head, that's all it was. It was a business transaction. So I didn't have that guilt, I guess, to push myself to not let her down. I know it sounds weird being because I know I'm going to get comments or people telling me or thinking in their head, if you don't comment, whatever. You need to do this for yourself. You need to do this for yourself. Yeah, I understand that. And I've tried. I'm 41 years old, and I've tried and tried and tried. And apparently I don't care about that. I don't care about me in that manner. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. And I may have worded that incorrectly, but you get the point. I don't know if I need somebody to do this, but this is what has worked up to this point. Like when I first started, Matt and Melissa from Stacked gave me 5 meals a day for 7 days a week for 5 months. They gave it to me. They said, here, all we want from you is you to better your life. And again, somebody giving me something for free, giving me their time, their energy, their money, whatever it is, I could not be disrespectful and not do what was asked of me because they were helping me. They were trying to help me. So whenever they first did that, in 5 months, I lost 80 pounds. Because all I had to do was go walk, go to the gym every once in a while, and eat the meals that they gave me. I feel like that is the biggest motivator for me, maybe, is that if I feel like I'm going to let you down in this instance, then I have to push myself to do what I said I was going to do. Most recently, I worked out with my friend Colt, and he told me that I'm the reason that he got into it. I'm the reason that he started losing weight and lifting and working out. He was, he was down on himself. And he turned that around because he saw the videos that I was posting and the progress that I was making. And I've lost all of that progress. 70% of it. Because I was 515 pounds. I got down to 308. And now I'm back up to 440. Because I stopped trying. And now I feel like I'm letting him down. Because he saw me succeeding and bettering my life. And he actually hit the nail right on the head. My whole goal is to show people that if a 500-pound man can do this and can lose the weight, almost anybody can. And he didn't have a whole lot to lose. So he ended up bettering his life, working out, doing the research, eating right, working out, and he's lost a bunch of weight. And then I ended up getting to a point where I stopped trying. And now I've put all the weight back on, most of it. I put most of the weight back on. So I'm starting these weekly vlogs to document my progress and state of mind, and I want to be better. Because I'm better than how I've been treating myself. It's like a little therapy session. So after all of that, my main goal, I think, with these vlogs, it may change over time, but it's to kind of document. Give me 1 second. All right, that was like 5 seconds, but it's to document what happened this week and maybe what I'm going to do next week to be better. That's something that B used to ask me all the time. She said, okay, so you messed up. What are you going to do to make it better? What are you going to do to change that? So I'm going to try to give myself that. So in this last week, it was my niece's birthday, and we went out to a local like picnic area and hiking area. And since I've probably put on 80 to 100 pounds since the last time I was out there. last time I was out there, I went hiking and climbing with my nieces and their friends, and I was able to keep up with them, climbing the rocks and everything, and literally like, climbing rocks that were like waist high, and I never would have been able to do that before. But this time when we went out earlier this week, maybe it was last week, I don't know. They asked me to go, and I couldn't. I was like, I physically can't go. I can't climb up those rocks anymore. And they were disappointed, and that destroyed me. There's that. So that's motivation for me to continue to push myself. Not only for them, but for my future children, when and if, that may ever happen. But at the beginning of this week, I went and worked out with Colt, and we had a fun little upper body, like arm session. And it had been a long time, several months since I'd been in the gym, and my arms were in a lot of pain. I had trouble moving, getting up. As you can see, I'm sitting here on this couch, which is where I've been sleeping. I have a perfectly good bed. I have a recliner that I had been sleeping in, because being so heavy, if I lay down flat, all of this pushes on my lungs and my stomach, and my back hurts. I just can't lay flat. So I have to lay at an incline. And my recliner is broken. Like the arms started to come off, so I'm not using it until I get that fixed, because I don't want it to fall apart. So I've been sleeping over here on the bed. You can see I got my little pillow, my blanket. This is where I've been sleeping. I've gone back to the bigger shirts. The reason this is all wrinkled, because I found it in my dirty clothes. Not dirty clothes, but like the clothes that are just laying on the floor that have came out of the washer and I never folded. Hopefully everybody can relate to that. But yeah, I've had to go. I can't wear any of the new clothes that I bought after I got down to 308. I was like, this is amazing. I'm going to buy all these new clothes and I'm going to wear all this stuff. And I wore them for a couple months and then I outgrew them. I physically can't wear them anymore. And that's devastating. Like I lost a year and a half worth of progress, because I just decided that pizza and donuts and ice cream were more important than my health and my future. So that's another thing I want to look into, is what is up with that mindset and that mentality of like, how can you make these choices? How can I make these choices that are slowly ruining my life, that I know better, that are making me, like, I'm in so much pain. My knees hurt, my back hurts. I have the sciatic pain that I talked about like 2 years ago has come back. I've got foot and ankle pain, like my knees hurt, my hips hurt, like getting up and doing anything is painful. Like, why go back to that? I'm about to start screaming into this microphone. I'm so angry. Why would I go back to that? Like, it doesn't make any logical sense. I think it boils down to, again, another thing that B said all the time was, you're giving up, it's something along the lines of, you're giving up future successes for like immediate gratification, essentially. And like, I want a pizza, so I'm going to have it now. And I would do that. And then I'm like, all right, that's the last time. And then the next day I'd be driving home and I'm like, yeah, I could probably stop and grab a couple pieces of pizza. And then I go in and I'm like, oh yeah, I need 2 donuts. And then I'm like, no, oh well, the box is too big. I might as well put 6 donuts in it. And I would, and I'd come home and I'd eat them all. And then I'd feel like complete garbage. I'd go to the buffet and I'd eat all the food that I could. And I'm like feeling like complete garbage. And I'm like, today's the last day. This is the last time I'm doing it. I'm starting over tomorrow, starting over Monday. I know everybody's been through that. It's like a thing that we do. Maybe it's I don't know, it's a human weird thing that we all do. Just like, I'm going to do it later. Like, no, you're not. You need to do it now. And that's what I'm telling myself. I need to do it now. So that's why I'm doing this. I have honestly put off. First of all, I want to apologize if you guys have made it this far in the video. Congratulations, because I'm kind of rambling. But this is more for me anyway. So if you want to watch it, awesome. If not, I'm going to look back on this in 10 years and be like, good job. You did it. I've honestly put off making this video for months. Because I guess part of it is I didn't want to face the reality and the realization that like, I'm here. I got back to the point where I promised I would never go. And also because I've been being incredibly lazy, which I think plays into me going and like eating out instead of making food at home, doing my meal prep like I have been doing. Because I'd go to Burger King, I'd go to Casey's, I went back to McDonald's after 3 years of never going. I made a trip back to McDonald's and was like, well, that ended that streak. And I went like 15 times and I got so much food. Like I would get 2 double quarter pounders, fries, and a drink. Like that's way too much food, man. Like, why? But why? Why would I do that? I don't understand. Yesterday, I placed an order for groceries and I was like, all right, I'm going to order food that I know is healthy. So I ordered chicken, eggs, vegetables, kale, spinach, avocados, all the stuff I was eating before when I was losing the weight. And this is partially why you should never order groceries or go shopping when you're hungry, because I was craving sugar. That's one of my biggest things is sugar, which I'm sure so many people can relate to. But I ordered, this is incredibly embarrassing. I don't want to show this because it just shows like a weakness, and I'm going to. Okay. So I ordered, all of this. There's so much stuff here. I ordered a Toblerone. There's half of it left. Well, a little less than half of it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm not going to eat the rest of it. I have 2 of these Whoppers. I love Whoppers. These bring me back to my childhood. Literally so much sugar. I ordered some Ferrero Rocher, or however you pronounce it. I ate like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ate 6 of them. There's 6 left. I don't know if you guys saw the video I posted several months ago where I threw away a whole thing of ice cream. I ran it under hot water and threw it down the sink. A couple of my friends berated me for that because they were like, I don't condone wasting food. I applaud you for getting it out of your house, but I don't condone wasting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this stuff to my nieces and nephew, and their parents are going to be the ones who decide how much they eat. Obviously, they're not going to eat all of it in a day, but I'm going to give it to them because they're kids, and every once in a while you kind of need some treats. Also, I think my brother's wife loves Ferrero Rocher, so she and a couple of my nieces they love it, so I'm going to give it to them. Anyway, yeah, so I showed that to be like, I have this weakness that like, even though I'm ordering healthy food, because I'm like, I'm going to be healthy, I need to eat right, I need to get back to the way I was eating, I'm like still ordering this nonsense with it. I've been to there's a local ice cream shop here, and it is so good. And I've gone in there, I don't know, 10 times in the last couple months, and it's like, I need to stop maybe once every 2 or 3 months, like as a treat, but like I need to stop going in there, because it's just pure sugar, and that's not like conducive for my goals. If you want to go eat ice cream and you're healthy and whatever, go at it. But it doesn't work for me because it's not helping me in my goals. Also, I mentioned I haven't been going to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in several months, and I haven't at all. Like one time in the last, 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 months. I just don't want to go. I can't bring myself to get up to go. So my goals going forward next week are to go to the gym at least 3 days. I'm going to try for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday's a pretty busy day for me, so I might move it to Monday, Thursday, and Friday or something like that. And then I'm not going to have any fast food, no pizza, no ice cream, no candy. So that is my goal for the next week. And hopefully next Friday or Saturday, whatever day I'm deciding to post these, I'll have an update where I can say, hey, I didn't have any ice cream. I didn't do any of I completed my goals. I did all the things that I said I was going to do. And then on the other days that I'm not working out, I need to go at least for a walk. Like, I need to have some kind of intentional movement in a day. Because most of the time, if I'm at work, and again, I'm saying all this stuff because I know it's relatable. I feel like I'm droning on, but like, if I'm at work, I'm sitting at the computer all day. And then I'll come home and I literally lay right here and I'll watch TV for 6 or 7 hours. I was on my phone the other day scrolling through reels on Instagram and I looked up and it was 5 hours later. What? I don't understand. I mean, I guess I do. They're designed to be addictive, but it's something that it's just a waste of your life. Like, do something else. I'm talking to myself. I did get into 3D printing recently. I had tried before and it failed so many times that I was like, I don't want to do this. But then I found some videos that showed me how to level the bed properly, the printing bed properly, and now I've had very successful prints. So that's a super fun thing I've been working on. I'm excited about that. I like to do 3D modeling and animation. So I like to make some 3D models and print them. So yeah, that's pretty fun. I think that's it. I feel like I'm supposed to say like and subscribe or whatever, but for real, if you want to follow along with what I'm doing, that'd be cool. If you want to see it, you're going to have to subscribe unless it's just going to pop up in your feed. But yeah, I hope these videos, the whole purpose is to give me an outlet, but also like hopefully inspire somebody who, has maybe been going through the same thing or something similar or knows somebody who is, and they can be like, hey, watch this dude. He did some stuff. I'm hoping some of these future videos will be a little bit more lighthearted and playful because this one was pretty deep and heavy. But that's just because this is my first update in a long time. And if I think of other things that I want to share that have happened over the last year, I'll throw them in some other videos. But yeah, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching because I know that was a lot. Yeah, feel free to reach out, say hey, and wherever the comments are on this platform, whichever platform you're watching it on. Reach out and say, hey, I'd love to talk to you. I get choked up talking about things that matter to me. So be prepared for that a lot. Not only do I want to succeed, but I want to see you succeed as well. So let's do this. All right. I haven't said this in a long time. You guys are loved, and I will see you later.